So just a couple months ago, I made a video about how there was a new Bloomberg report that had just came out that basically shedded light on this whole allegation that there is a growing child exploitation problem with Roblox. Yeah, this was just in late July. Basically, this report from Bloomberg was saying that there were these reported cases of concerning child exploitation that was happening on the Roblox platform, and that it was massively growing, and this ratio of how it had been growing in just a year really didn't fit the ratio of growth just within a year from 2022 to 2023. So according to that Bloomberg article, in 22 there were 3,000 incidents that were reported, and then in 23 that grew to 13,000. So yeah, it would seem by that article that there was sort of an emerging problem that has something to do with this, and of course this is all allegedly, but I definitely consider Bloomberg to be a pretty good source. Now just yesterday, another big report came out on Roblox. I would say to me this is even a more detailed report on Roblox. So this was posted yesterday, October 8th, by a group called Hindenburg Research. And I don't know, I think this is, in my opinion anyway, getting more attention than what the Bloomberg report got. And this could be for a lot of different reasons. Maybe it is because it's sort of a growing problem with Roblox and more people are seeing this or believing that this is a big problem. So basically there are two big allegations in this big report by Hindenburg. The first allegation is that there is very much a growing child exploitation problem in Roblox. And the second is that Roblox had allegedly lied to big investors about their numbers in order to get more investments. So just kind of starting off with that, I guess they're saying that a lot of these accounts, these daily active users or DAUs that Roblox reports, they are alleging that a lot of these are like bots. They're not actual, people behind a computer or a console. They give a lot of numbers. They talk a lot about this 2022 report from Roblox that talked about how many daily active users they have. And yeah, it just goes into detail about how allegedly these numbers are, I guess, fabricated. Now, the other part of this report and the bigger deal, in my opinion, is that, like I said, yeah, Hindenburg is alleging that this child exploitation problem is very much there. It's very much alive. It goes into detail about the different servers, the custom games in Roblox. Basically, they're saying that, Roblox is a platform that's played by a lot of kids. It's really not adults that are playing it. Like, the average age of the typical Roblox user is pretty young, but they're saying that there are a lot of these lobbies that have interesting language in them. Like, the names of them are kind of interesting, and it could be, I guess, targeting kids by the hosts of these lobbies or these custom games. So, like, some of these are like Escape from Jeffrey Epstein's Island or like Escape from Diddy's Mansion, stuff like that. And I mean, at first, at least to me anyway, I see that, and I think that maybe it's just a funny thing. I even remember like old Halo Reach lobbies and custom games. I mean, I don't know, there would be like really dumb names for the custom games and custom maps, and it would be kind of like trendy stuff at the time. A lot of it would be like edgy jokes, edgy humor, stuff like that. So I don't know, to me, right when I see stuff like this, I don't maybe take it as serious. That's at first, but the report goes on to basically say that there is more to this. Basically that there are allegedly a lot of discrete materials, so to speak, that are traded in these lobbies. A lot of nefarious acts can go on in these lobbies, and again, the main issue is that this is completely unmoderated and that the average age of the typical Roblox user is very young. In fact, at one point they said that 21% of Roblox users are under the age of 9. Now, a very disturbing part of this report, kind of a deeper part of the rabbit hole that this digs into, is that I guess in some of these lobbies, again, allegedly unmoderated, allegedly the age restrictions aren't as enforced as they maybe should be. In some of these lobbies, the nefarious acts that I spoke of, it's very bizarre, I think is the best word that I can use to describe this. It's kind of like a Black Mirror episode. Basically, the allegation is that the characters that are controlled in these Roblox lobbies engage in adult acts, so to speak. I think you know what I'm getting at. And that's just basically with their Roblox characters, which I know sounds kind of weird, kind of goofy, but Roblox is a game where you can kind of put anything and everything in it. So, I mean, it's more than just, a Halo Reach lobby back in 2011. Like, you could actually put adult material, so to speak, in these games, in these lobbies. So then, yeah, I guess characters act out these nefarious, adult acts, and then it gets recorded and actually apparently uploaded onto, like, adult websites under the Roblox tag, and basically these Roblox users that that host these sort of, I don't know what you'd call it, parties. They'll basically encourage Roblox users to, go on these adult websites and find some more of these videos that they have made. The whole thing might sound borderline funny if you're just kind of coming at it with no context, but again, yeah, the context is that allegedly this is with people under 18. Children, this is allegedly not moderated very well. And yeah, that's just part of it. There are other, like I said, nefarious acts that allegedly happen in these lobbies. The article really just goes into great detail. I really encourage you to check it out. Again, this is Hindenburg Research. Overall, I mean, this is what I have to say. Going back to my Halo Reach analogy, I don't know, every generation of kids, can be potentially exposed to odd things, weird stuff. Maybe we look back and think, maybe this website or, some platform or something, maybe this wasn't moderated very well. Or maybe you look back and you think, hey, this was just dumb, edgy humor, there was no harm, no foul. But I don't know, again, just kind of reading the details of this, all of these alleged acts that happen in Roblox. Like I said before, it's kind of like a Black Mirror moment. It just kind of is a bit eye-opening on how things have changed, things have evolved. One can definitely see how a bad actor can use a really good, really advanced platform such as Roblox and use it for a very bad thing. How serious we take this, however, is kind of just up to anybody. I see that Roblox has already responded to these allegations. They're ensuring that they do have good moderation and that a lot of this stuff in the report is blown out of proportion and not represented accurately. And kind of the same thing there, however much you believe that is really up to you. I have no doubt, though, that I think that with this Bloomberg article 2 months ago and now with this big report by Hindenburg, I think this will absolutely encourage and very much bring on a more increased version of moderation going forward in Roblox. We could see a big change now on the platform.